Hey y'all, what's up? It's DreGeniuz here. This is the Water Garden. And baby, I wanted to do a song breakdown of the song that I wrote. And when I be saying I write, like don't be like going through my tomb of mentees and shit thinking that like it's written down somewhere. I mean it was written on my heart. Unbreak my heart. Say you owe me again. It was that. So like it's no I know how to use pen and paper. I know how to use pen and paper and I know how to do all that shit, but like honey, it was just written on my heart. Not the tiger stripes. Not the rounds. Child. Skin giving for round. Like but I've been drinking my hot beverages and I found this fruit. It has sugar in it, but it's made in a different location and was imported here. Um, so like I'm gonna just test out the sugars in other places and see how those sugars go. It's the GMO sugars for me, and this one just says sugar. You read other things and it says like a whole bunch of other stuff, but this one just says sugar. So it's just like okay, it probably is just like it probably is just the cane sugar that then the liquid that then since spent some time and crystallized and shit. But okay, to this song, it was I think I titled it like I know my lane, I know my turn. And to break that down, I'm gonna go lyric for lyric. So riding on this road, I know my lane, I know my turn. So at that time I was like literally on the road. Like I'm driving, it's like I didn't build these fucking roads and shit. You get what I'm saying? Like I was driving to a location. I was on this road. The life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Like I'm like riding. I'm riding on this road, getting to work. You know, I know my lane. I know my lane. Like, I know I did not make all these roads and shit. I know I didn't make this establishment. I know I didn't make this time. I know all these things, but I have these things. I know my lane. I know my turn. So I'm on the road. I'm on the highway. I know my lane and I know my turn. Where it may not be my turn right now. I can't hop over in this lane because I'm gonna crash into somebody. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be on the highway. It's 4 lanes. You in the second lane trying to get over in the first lane, and it's about 17 motherfuckers in the first lane because they coming in from the merge line. They in a whole merger situation. So know your lane, know your turn. You get what I'm saying? Like riding on this road, I know my lane on this road, on this particular road, on this road in particular. I know my lane, I know my turn. You know, when you're not here, I feel the pain, I feel the burn. Like I was saying that, I was thinking like when you can drive, your mind can be in so many other places that you can feel the pain of the vision, you're really visualizing shit. Like you're really visualizing shit. I feel the pain, I feel the burn. Um and Texas has been on the news talking about a whole bunch of goddamn like car accidents, ride past shit car accidents, like past shit car accidents, and I'm driving in a car and talk about a ride and shit. But I'm also thinking about my life, like how cars and shit is like mercury and mercurial, and how like I know my mind, I know my turn, like just thinking like being mutable, like but not being passive where you're not taking your time and taking your turn, and when your turn is that, like, you know, you turn that shit the fuck up all the way, turned up all the way, like turned up, like, yeah. I know my lane, I know my turn. When you're not here, I feel the pain, I feel the burn. Riding on this road, riding on this road. I know my lane, I know my turn. When you're not here, I feel the pain, I feel the burn. So many things that we can see. So many things that we can see. Like when you're on the road, when you're in your mind, when you're just like so many things that you can see, like in the like just in the world, Craig. In the world, Craig. Like so many things that you can see, and so many places where it can be, and it is like God, space. Like when I'm like, where it can be. Like so many, it's the it space, the it girl, the God girl. Like when it gives that, like just like so many places where it can be, where it's like you let go of expectations. So many places that it can be. So many places that it can be, like, riding on this road. I know my lane, I know my turn. When you're not here, I feel the pain, I feel the burn. Because you could be crashing in your own situations. You could be burning in situations that, like, having little forest fires and shit that you gotta, like, you're trying to, like, tame and shit. And, like, you like, damn, I didn't burn, something that helps grow. And, like, what's gonna come of that and shit. Same thing like when, bitch, I'm on this road and I'm trying to get to work on time and I'm obviously late because I know my lane, I know my turn. I didn't make these lanes. I did not tell them that it was a good idea to have one road for 50 million people to ride down. Like, why didn't y'all have 17 roads that all go in one direction? Versus one little life is a highway. Like, y'all got one little road for all these people to go down. Like, make it make sense. Because the only thing is making is dollar bills. Because now everybody got to go down that one road, aka the toll road, which is where I was at, racking up motherfucking tolls. And I know you lying. Not a $60 bill just to be on the road for a month. You want people to pay $60 a month just to be in a lane? Just to be in a turn, just to have a goddamn turn. Like, yo, so many places, so many things that we can see. So it's like the desires, there's so many intentions, so many motivations, so many visuals, so much like just so many things you can burn through and shit. And then so many places where when you get to the no thing, can be where it's just like it's no thing. Like, ain't no thing. Like, ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing like it. Ain't no thing. Come on. So many places it can be, but I still stay with you and think about everything you do. All in that, I was just saying about, like, I was just talking about commitment, talking about being committed, being motivated, like, still having that, like, all the things, like, having all those things in mind. And then I start talking about the mind and how, blue represents, like, the Mercury times, and how things become more blue, and the shades of blue. And just being in that space, that sky. And then when you realize, like, dang, things do be water currents, and sometimes the water be hot and it boils. Like, water does a lot of things. Water has currents. I'm sure if fish is not in the water, like, damn, I'm in the water. Like, they just know that what they in, they need to be in it. Same way when motherfuckers is out and about in the latest and greatest goddamn Southwest flights. They got the Southwest flights. Motherfuckers is like Southwestern, just taking Southwest trips around the goddamn shit that we have to be a part of in some sort of way. And if not, when you step up out of that, you better have your suits. You better have your suits on. Your suits that is equipped with that attachment piece of what it is that you done came out of. So, AKA being some sort of agent to, like, like time. Like low key, doctors. If we want to always root for the bad guys, the one Agent Smith in the Matrix. What was up with him? I honestly wish that he had a backstory. Like, cause he wasn't just like any old agent. If we get any old agents for me, what was up with that agent? Like, why was he such an agent sometimes? And sometimes, like, when you think about like agents being bad, like motherfuckers like being like in spaces and places like causing some sort of catalyst, because that's all the agents did. All the agents did was like when they popped up, like it was just like shit just could not be smooth. It was just something that was like, oh my goodness, here we go. Put on your laces, motherfucker. I got the horses in the back on a repeat. Literally, what? It is karaoke. It is kids karaoke night. Y'all, it's so much like space and place out here in Princeton, and like creating like a place for. I would want to do like. I'm trying to think like what could I like commit to doing alone, because like that would be a lot of like not necessarily alone, but just like some, because I've already been like doing shit alone. Like I'll go work at a job and I'm like, oh man, I gotta do this all by myself, instead of just being like, oh, okay, like you gotta do that all by yourself, but which one of these million goddamn things do you want to do, you know, in a way that you're doing it by yourself? And it's just like, oh, I can do this and I can do that and I can do this. And then like you also have to be like amongst other motherfuckers agents in the fucking world, that you will look at like agents and they'll cause some sort of catalyst to like get you configured real quick. Like, what is you doing here? What is you doing here? What is your MO? And it's just like, motherfucker, I didn't know I had to. That was the MO. When motherfuckers was trying to figure out what motherfuckers MO was, that was the G check. That was the G check. So that was the kind of the starting point of the whole GMO phase, when people was getting into MOs and shit. Wasn't no MOs. Just goddamn great material for a song. Cause I still stay with you. And all the things that you do. And when I like that, all the things you do part, because like sometimes in songs it'd be like, you did this to me, you did that to me, or like even in relationships it just be like, you did this, you did that, you did this, you did that. But like when I'm saying it like all the things that you can do, like, man, it's all fucking possibilities out here. Like all the things that you can do, like all the things that you can do. It'd be the dumb shit. Like, it'd be the dumb shit. Like, out of all the things that you could do, it'd be the dumb shit. So, like, I'm saying that to be like, you know, you got all possibilities, baby. Like, and I'll still stay with you. I'll still stay with you on my mind. Like, to have that on my mind. Because Elliot was telling me how we was watching the Smurfs on Netflix, and the girl was just like walking through with her flower pot. She got her flower pot and she's just walking through the blonde haired Smurf. She's walking through with the pot, and all the guys is like trying to do things to like get her attention, like, oh, I can pick this up with one arm. And like he just threw the shit away because he didn't care about it. Like he was just doing that to impress her. And then this person is just like so mesmerized, like trying to, I'ma talk to you. I'ma talk to you real quick. And she's just like, okay, but you know, walking with my 5 o'clock in the morning, you know. And then like the other people, like it's just like you know, all of that. And then the one Smurf that tried to talk to her, he had the heart on his sleeve. He had like a heart tattoo on his arm. And he had tried to get her attention, whatever. And I forget which way how he tried to, you know, get her attention, but he had got really sad afterwards and walked away and was like moping around and sad. And Elliot was like, oh, like just watch. She's watching it. She didn't want to watch it. She wanted to watch something completely different. So I had to like beg her just for that 30 minutes, like just for that 5 minutes. Like, can I get into the Smurfs? Like, cause the Smurfs was like on when I was like in elementary school, like first grade, and at my elementary school, they would play it during lunchtime. And yeah. She was like, oh, he didn't get true love. And I'm like, Mama, what's on your mind? No, what's on your mind? What's true love? Like, what's true love? Like, oh, he didn't get true love. Oh, like who true love? What is the true love? So yeah. What other lines do I remember? Like a whisper in the night. Like a whisper in the night. Like, you know you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. Or, like, you didn't came out of all these restrictions. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, I came here to do what I want to do. So, that's what I want to do. What I want to do anyway. So, that's what I want to do. And that deep desire is like, you out there about 8 o'clock, you supposed to be in the house, it's dark. Like, psst, it's me. Why y'all sneaking around? Like, but it feels so right. It feels so right. It feels like just what you wanted to do. Just what you wanted to do. Like, go whisper in the night. Them Scorpio hours, you supposed to be in the goddamn house, making your way back from whatever activity you had. You somewhere about 8 o'clock. No, get your ass home. Get home. Get home. Hi. Hello. Hello, how are you? Let me scoop you. Let me go scoop you up. Hop up. See, already in my car. I know my car. I know my lane. The fuck about to come scoop you up. Where are you at? About 8 o'clock? Nope. Hey, it's Mom. How you feeling? Yeah, I'm here. I'm in the parking lot. Where are you at? Yeah, it's me. Like, like you thinking, y'all somewhere. What? Oh snap! I think the apartment security guards know it's your mom. I think the apartment security guards, they see us. Nope, it's just your mom. You didn't even know your mom had that car. She asked the neighbor. Let me hold your Let's switch cars real quick. We neighbors. Let me hold your car real quick. I gotta do a incognito. I gotta do an incognito. But yeah. Even in regular, like, other relationships, you will pull up quick. Not me. I like to mind my business. That's one thing about it. That's one thing about it. What was that one song that was like, the moral of the story was if you was cheating, motherfucker, I did not want to know. Because that shit must have been, like, terrible. I don't even want to be involved. They was in it for whole other reasons, like, whereas though, like, the cheating was, like, don't even bring it. But I guess it's not cheating if you think about it that way. Those type of relationships is so new to me. Like, what? Like, oh. Like, so what happened? Like, so what, like, that wasn't on Hallmark. What kind of relationship is it? You just, like, we, like, talk on the phone, and then what happened? Like, what happens? I don't even feel like talking on the phone anymore. Because now I want to figure out how to hook the phone up. If the conversation is good, I'm going to figure out how to make the phone a goddamn microphone, and we about to be talking in real life about some shit that we made on the phone. Like, yo, we made this shit on a phone. Like, not on a cellular device. Imagine me with an iPod Touch, because that's really what the iPhone is giving. Not me with an iPod Touch that I can, like, freaking. Bird's nest. I like the bird's nest. Where you just brush it at? Where the sky from? Tuck the ears a little bit. I know mine. Yeah, I really like that song. And it was given, like, if I had a soundtrack in my mind, it was given very much like, like, I need some winds in there. Like, I need, like, some like some chords, like some like some like I need the winds. Cause, like, I know my lane. I really be trying to get places on time, but I cannot control the fact that, like, Texas is under construction. Like, and I live in a literal construction zone. So I made a song about it, which I know my lane. Another go out in the world. Get me a wedding outfit. Get me some outfits for these upcoming days. Honey, I'm about to be on the road. Honey, we on the road. Grab your bag. Grab your bag. Baby, grab your bag. Elliot, like, we road tripping today. 5 weeks ago, like, every day we road tripping. Tampa, Georgia, when we hit the road, I want to get on the airplane. Man, we not even getting in the airplane. Why are you talking about? She's talking about when we getting on the airport. Come on, 4-year-old. Sheesh, can you let time is just not a thing as a child. It takes time for you to even equivalent time. That's why you really don't be remembering the 4-year-old. Like, you remember the 4-year-old when it come back around again. Because, like, that first 4-year-old, bro, you don't even remember. But in the moment, you were going a mile a minute. Like, you were getting it. Yes, I'm gonna put you on the track team at that point, because Channel had somewhere else. You're running. Only thing you're running on is my mind. Only thing you're running on is my mind, child. Only thing that you running on. You are powered. You are powered by my mind at this point. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, we are hitting the road. We are road tripping. My mom is excited. I got stuff I gotta do today. I want to clean my mom's SUV, get it nice and clean so that while we're traveling, we got, leg space because it's like clothes and shit everywhere. So, not clothes and shit, but really, like, Elliot, it's Elliot. It's me. It's me. It's me. Like, it gives very much, like, school stuff from the week. Elliot taking off her shoes, talking about her feet hot, shoes staying in the car. So, and then spills. So I'm actually going to I found a way to hand clean the material that's in the car and get it like, real clean and shit. And I'm going to do that. Clean that out real good. Get the spillage from miscellaneous things that have melted. It gives very much like just sweet stuff. I don't know if it's like, I don't drive her car, so I don't know what Elliot then spilled in the back of her car. But it's just like, girl, I know it's my kid, but it's also your car. So what in the world do we do when I don't even know, I didn't even know that even transpired. Like, until I get into the back of the car and I'm like, what the fuck did that happen? Let me clean this up. So, I'm going to do all of that because I'm not taking my car because this car is a rental. My car is in the shop. My truck is in the shop. And, we are going to hit the road soon. We are, driving like about 3,000 miles this trip. Little stretch, getting on the road. I want to just hit it straight, but my mom be lollygagging. I want to hit it straight through, go far out, and just don't stop until like we make it to the Carolinas. Cause that's like, I'm gonna have to plan it out. Like, I didn't even do the math yet. Cause I know, dang, how long is that trip from? I need to figure out how long that trip is from here to the Carolinas. Because if it's like 14 hours, I'm pushing it, yo. I'm pushing it to the limit. I'm gonna stop at 10. And then my mom is going to get her ass up and drive 4 hours. Like, I'm gonna push it to the 10. And then Pearline is gonna have to get up in that seat. She's gonna have to get up in that seat for them 4 hours. And she can do it. She done it. 4 is normally her hot spot. 4 is her hot spot. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah. But yeah, that was just a song. I wanted to break down the song that I wrote and talk about that. And I will see all of y'all on the road. Shout out to everybody. And more to come when it comes to all the music. Peace.